Welcome to Recurring Insight. It's not the beginning of your upkeep, but I'm making another video anyways. I'm your host, Michael. I'm ready to record the next deck list analysis, but considering the Commander Legend spoilers we've had in the past couple days, I felt that it'd be relevant to talk about them first. Specifically, two cards, Jeweled Lotus and Opposition Agent. Let's talk about Opposition Agent first. This is an amazing card. To put it in perspective, let's look at some of the other anti-tutor cards. Even Mindcensor sees the most play, but Ashiok Dreamrender and Stranglehold's effects are a magnitude more powerful. However, Aven Mindcensor's mana cost and ability to be cast with a tutor on the stack is what establishes it as the best anti-tutor. Opposition Agent lacks evasion, but that's the only thing it lacks compared to Aven Mindcensor. You don't just stop them from tutoring, you steal their tutor. This is at least 2, maybe 3 magnitudes of power higher. This is a stacks piece at least on par with Notion Thief. I'm leaning towards it being better due to tutors being more prevalent than wheels and the mana cost. It will be a staple in every black deck. I don't believe that it will affect the amount of tutors being run, but it might increase the power level of tutors that don't search your library like Limdol's Well and Tainted Pact. It might incentivize removal, which many decks neglect for stack interaction. Now, let's talk about the big one, Jeweled Lotus. I've seen people call it a worse Black Lotus, but let's look at it more carefully. The closest equivalents are Lotus Petal and Lion's Eye Diamond, but they're not really equivalent. The powerful upside and back-breaking downside of Lion's Eye Diamond makes it a combo piece, while Lotus Petal is more like a ritual. Jeweled Lotus's restriction to commanders means it can't be a combo piece, so it'll be closer to Lotus Petal than anything. In essence, you're trading 2 mana for the ability to use the mana on things other than commanders. In 3+ color decks, you're unlikely to be able to spend more than 1 to 2 of the mana due to color restrictions and the average CMC of commanders being pretty low. There are of course exceptions like Najeela and Crom, but this will be best in 1 to 2 color decks, like the Gitfrog, Godo, and Urza. Jeweled Lotus will not be as universal as Opposition Agent. It will be absurd in some decks, good in others, and not worth it in the rest. I'm not trying to be a hipster, but the restriction to only 1 color of mana really affects the power level, and its effectiveness is greatly reduced if you don't have it in your hand by turn 3. There are a couple of other cards from this set that might see play, like some of the new partners, but these seem to have the most potential. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'll try to get the Jeskai Storm video out in the next week, but I've got exams going on so it might be a little tight. I'm your host Michael, and I'll see you at the beginning of the next upkeep for another episode.